Hey guys, what's going on? So, right now you're going to be seeing some hardcore domination gameplay of me using, I think the FG42 is probably the one I'm going to put in here. I had a pretty good game with that. Hopefully I find the right file and put it in. But, so, this is going to be a video. I actually wanted to upload a video, just kind of my review on Call of Duty World War II. I haven't made an official review for it yet. And I kind of wanted to come and do that today and just relax and make a good video that people will watch and people will enjoy. And maybe, you know, there's little Timmy wants to get Call of Duty World War II for Christmas. And his mom is like, well, are you sure that's what you want? Because you can only get this many gifts, and he really wants a NASCAR bet or some stupid shit like that. So, I also have a special announcement I want to get within the first couple minutes of this video. And that is the Cream Team podcast will be back tonight around 9 p.m. CST. CST stands for Central Standard Time. If you didn't know, now you do. So, and I use Central Time because I'm in the Central Time Zone. Not a whole lot of people, more people I think live on probably the East Coast, or I'd probably say the East or West Coast. Basically anywhere that's not Central United States. But yeah, my review for Call of Duty World War II. What do I like? What do I not like? What do I think Call of Duty can definitely improve on? And my overall rating for this game. So to start out, the multiplayer, I'm going to start out with Headquarters. I love the idea of Headquarters. I think it's really cool. It's unique. Not necessarily unique to the Call of Duty franchise, like, oh, they made it. That's definitely not the case. It's very similar to Destiny. I played Destiny 1. Destiny wasn't really for me. I think they called it the Champions Tower, right? Something like that. It's very similar to Destiny's kind of social hub space, and I really like that. The only problem I really have with the Headquarters is there's not a mode that you can go solo with your friends. So sometimes I just want a 1v1 mat in the pit, and I had a lot of opportunities to do that back when the Headquarters weren't full, so they could stabilize the servers. And it was really fun. You know, I only wanted to play with Matt. We'd play like 5 1v1 matches, and then we'd go on and play TDM or Domination or War and just carry on with our day. But there's not a mode for a private Headquarters. Now, I definitely think there should be. I'm not necessarily angry that it's not. It's not going to decrease my rating of the game or anything. It's just something I wish was in there that isn't. But I mean, other than that, I really enjoy the Headquarters. Obviously, the AA gun event still isn't working yet. I want to get that up. I want to try and get all the challenges done for this game this year. Since this is the first year I've had Call of Duty the day it came out, and in fact I had it technically the day before it came out. If you don't know, they released it during midnight EST, or right, Eastern. They released it when it hit midnight on the East Coast, and me being in the Central USA, I got it at 11 the previous day. So technically, I like to say I got it a day early. But yeah, that's the first time I've gotten this. I really want to do all the challenges. Now, one thing I really enjoyed they did is War. I love War. It's a great mode. Not only for just kind of farming XP, but just having fun. I usually go into War to get my headshots. If you don't know, I am going for the chrome camo. I just finished the assault rifles last night. It was a mega grind. I'm on to the SMGs. And I realized I had to get 200 kills with the shovel, so I'm kind of salty that I have to get 200 kills with the shovel, but that's besides the point. Another good thing I think they did really well is... I'm kidding. That was just kind of like a joke. The servers have definitely been messed up. I can't actually think. I'm doing this whole commentary in one piece, so I'm doing this off the top of my head. Not very professional. I do think they did a pretty good job with all the weapons. There are some exceptions. There are some weapons that I just can't stand. The SVT, I can't stand that. I hate that gun so much, and I've had to use it the past 3 weeks. Not really. I've had to use it the past, like, maybe 3 days, I think. Or was it 1 day? No, I only had to use it yesterday, but I used it for 8 straight hours, and I wanted to cry. Now, one thing I don't really like about this game is the spawns. Now, it's not necessarily that the spawns are bad. I forgot to put my phone on silent. I'm not gonna start over. It's not that necessarily the spawns are bad. It's just sometimes the spawns, especially in domination, should flip and they don't. Like, I will dead ass be in the back of the enemy spawn, watching them spawn in, just shooting them in the head as you see me get the play of the first half right here. It's just, the spawn should flip more often than they do. Now, I'm not saying flip them every 2 seconds, but I've spawned in front of grenades. I've spawned in front of bullets. This what really pissed me off. I spawned, like, a strafing run killed me. And then I spawned on the other side of the map, and it killed me again. Like that, it pissed me off. But, I mean, honestly, there's not too many problems. Yeah, the server problems are iffy. I don't know if it's still happening, that if you were a party member, so if you weren't the party leader and you went into a playlist, your screen would be black. Matt was experiencing that a lot. I don't know if they fixed it or not. They fixed the glitch on Point de Hawk where you could technically get outside of the map and you were almost invincible. And you were pretty much invisible unless you stood up. But another problem I kind of have, which isn't necessarily with the game, it's more of the people who play the game, the community, is the community is AIDS. And if you didn't already know that, then you're probably like, okay, my headset just went stupid. So the community is pretty bad as far as the major sweat. I mean, you can see me sweating here camping, which I don't really do too often, but I was just trying to get my headshots and be done with this weapon. The community is so sweaty, and what I mean by sweaty is I will have someone, and let's just, I'm trying to think of a really good example. So let's just say in Hardcore Dom, because I've been playing a ton of Hardcore lately, there are people that will use the PPSH with extended mags, rapid fire, and steady aim, and just go around and spray you. Now, I do indeed think that is sweaty. That is kind of try hard. That you see me pull out the Panzer. That is really try hard as far as playing the game. However, I've done it, and I can honestly say it's fun as shit. I dropped like 50 kills in back-to-back-to-back matches, as you see me get the collat, including my teammate there. But yeah, that's one. Just the community is really sweaty. It just seems if you get on any time before 3 p.m., the tryhards are out in full 100 force, trying to get 100 KD, trying to drop 72,000 V2 rockets in a single game. It's just annoying, and it honestly makes the game a little less fun to play. But that's not the game's fault inherently. It's more of the community's fault for thinking it's okay and kind of allowing that. Now, I'll probably make another video about tryhards later, probably using my tryhard gameplay when I was using the grease gun, and I went like 50 and 17. As you see me do a little jump shot there, a little tryhard myself. But one thing I'm not really sure of is the supply drops. Now, I have no problem with the supply drops being in the game, especially if they're only cosmetic. So right now, I have absolutely no problem with the supply drops being in the game. I have no problem with people paying for them, because really the only advantage you get is you get 10 to 15 bonus XP, depending if you get an epic or a heroic. I've pulled many heroics from supply drops. I have the Faithful Mark II. I have the Ranger Mark II for the Springfield, which I don't even use. I have the Righteous II for the Type 100. I have the Hizzlepat II, or Hizzlepul, I don't know how you say it, for the machine pistol. I have the heroic of that. I have a lot of heroic variants. I have heroic skins. So I've pulled a lot of heroics just playing the game and getting the normal supply drops. The only ones I've paid for are with the COD points I got for pre-ordering the digital deluxe version, which I got 1,100 COD points. I think that's like $10 worth of COD points. Those are the only money I've spent on supply drops this year, and it might be the only ones I spend all year. I'm trying to get a lot better with my money. I want to do things. I want to get a new car. I want to get some tattoos. I want to get a new gun, and most of all, I want to probably end up getting an Elgato so I can make these videos a little better. Now, while I'm saying that, shout out to my boy Dom. Dom's coming over tomorrow, which is Thursday, to come help me with editing, because tomorrow, this is his last day of class today for the semester. I'll be finished next Thursday, and then I think I work next Friday, and then I think I'll be in Oklahoma on Saturday, next Saturday. But yeah, that's kind of where I want to go. Now, my overall rating for Call of Duty World War II. Drum roll, please. I don't have a drum roll sound effect. You can see we do lose a game, but I go 41 and 26 with 5 caps. My official rating is going to be an 8 out of 10. I absolutely love the boots on the ground. The things I don't like: server problems, there's problems with the headquarters, some of the weapons feel really underwhelming, the general community just being tryhards definitely kind of affects that. But overall, it's a really good game. If you loved any of the past Call of Duty, and you see me and this Driftly guy, we're going back and forth these past couple games. I'm sure you guys will see this in some compilations. We're friends now, we're good. But hopefully you guys enjoyed my official review anyways of Call of Duty World War II. I give it an 8 out of 10. Hopefully I'll get some more videos out for you since Dom will come over and edit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Cream Team Podcast tonight, Wednesday. Hope you guys leave a like on the video if you haven't already, sub if you're new, and I'll see all you guys later. Peace.